Alright guys, welcome back to a new edit. So a little disclaimer, this one ain't going to be too exciting today because I'm just out for my local XC ride. It's extremely cold, -1 today, but I always say winter miles for summer smiles. And what I mean by that, if you can have a good winter's riding, obviously you're going to get a lot fitter, so come the summer when conditions are a lot easier to ride in, you're going to be absolutely flying. And I know that firsthand because a couple of years ago when I got back into mountain bikes and bikes in general, I lost quite a bit of my fitness having my daughter Evie and buying my house, and yeah, just had a lot going on in my life for 2 years and I didn't really do much. So had a good winter with my mate Jay, and I'm right back to where I want to be, if not better than before, and it was all thanks to winter riding and pushing myself. So a couple of things I would recommend guys for winter riding is some nice thick gloves. I got these 100% ones over Christmas. They're a bit thicker and they're doing a really good job. Some waterproof socks, and I'd go knee-high socks, high socks. I've got like proper mountain bike ones and they come right up just below my kneecap. They say they're waterproof. Obviously they're going to be waterproof to a certain extent, but if you go through a puddle, I don't recommend that anyway. My balaclava, what I have over my ears, up over my head to keep me warm. And one upgrade that I showed you in my last edit from Perry Wood is that I fitted some handguards on my bike. And I'll tell you what, I'm very surprised at these, but they actually work, and they work really well. And not only that, an added bonus, you know, winter riding, it's a lot slippier, you're more likely to come off, especially if you're pushing yourself. What I like about these handguards, and I got these handguards brand new off of eBay, £15, is that I've mounted them up and over, so then you've got the handguard just to protect your lever a little bit as well. So that's a nice little mod that I'd recommend. And also when I do my XC rides, because I do love my XC rides, is that I'd lock out my suspension. So I'd either pull it onto firm or the middle one trail, and same with my rear shock. When it comes to XC riding, you just want pure efficiency from your bike. So just set your bike up to help you out even more, just to get the miles in. So I'd always go up with my tyre pressure. I think today I'm running 34 front and back. That's on 29-inch wheels front and back. And then set my suspension up nice and firm as well. So then the bike is just pure efficient for you. And another thing I like about winter riding guys, and I don't know about you lot, but I love this. I just love, for one, I just love getting out. It does my mental health the world of good. Being on my bike makes me happy, don't matter what the conditions. It can be raining, we could have a bit of snow, and it can be -1 like it is today, but I just love being outside. And as long as you wrap yourself up and you do all the right things to set yourself up for a nice ride, even when it's -1, it's just, you can't beat it. And this, I feel like I'm in winter wonderland. Amazing, absolutely amazing. So unfortunately guys, of course, as we all know, we're in another lockdown now. So for me to venture out and go to new places at the moment, it's just not on the cards. So content I'm going to struggle with for a little bit to get out to new places, but I'll make the most of what I've got and what I can use, like my local area, because I have amazing rides around here where I live in Kent. And I just want to say another big thank you to all of you who have either got in contact with me on Instagram. My Instagram is @hub87. I've had a load of really nice messages of late through Instagram, and the response on my YouTube channel has been amazing. So I really appreciate that, guys. Like I said, I keep on saying it, I'm never going to ask you to like or subscribe or anything like that, or follow me. I'm literally just doing it for myself. But if you guys find the content that I'm putting out and my pictures on Instagram, like, if you're enjoying them, I just think that's awesome. So if you ever want to get in contact with me and you'd like to know anything about the places that I ride or bike setup or anything like that, yeah, just drop me a message or a DM on Instagram and I'll get in contact with you. What I will say with the Instagram is sometimes it don't pop up straight away because I have to approve the message first, and I don't look at my messages every day. So if I take a bit of time to get back to you, that's the reason why. But yeah, no, just thank you once again, guys. I really appreciate all the nice messages and all the feedback I've got from YouTube, because you guys seem to really enjoy it. So yeah, I think I'm halfway through my ride today. I did do a 40-mile ride with my mate Jay and Damien yesterday, so my legs are a little bit burnt out. So I'll probably do, I'd say 15 to 20 miles today. That should do me. Get back home to my girls. One other thing that I'd recommend for winter riding is a mud guard, and I've chose Mud Hugger. This is a brilliant mud guard, guys. This is the best one I've ever used. It's the long one and it really does well, and you can check them out on Instagram. They don't sponsor me or anything like that, but they just seem like really nice guys, a really good company, and I do think their mud guards are absolutely brilliant. So yeah, go and check them out, guys. Right, let's continue the ride. Boxley's. Right, guys, enjoying your hay. Alright guys, well, I'm almost home now. You cannot beat a good winter ride. Today's conditions I think are perfect. I mean, it is very cold, -1 like I said, but it's not raining. The sun's just trying to come out. And like I said, guys, winter miles for summer smiles. Yeah, so what I was saying before, guys, like, I've been living in Kent for a year and a half now. It'll be 2 years this July, because I moved in 2 days before my birthday. And yeah, what I meant was, when I said I weren't doing much in that time, I was doing a hell of a lot. You know, I had my first daughter on the way. I was moving from London to Kent with my wife, so I had a hell of a lot going on. But what I meant was that I weren't doing much with the bike riding, so I lost a bit of my fitness. And now, obviously, living in Kent and getting out for my rides, the thing what really helped me was my winter riding. Actually going out during winter when the conditions are really tough, and just pushing myself through winter, so come the summer when the conditions were nice and firm and everything was rolling a lot faster and going quicker, yeah, it was just day and night difference. So if you want to build your fitness up fast, guys, winter riding for sure. And like me, I do a bit of everything. You know, I go to Perry Woods or Pease Lake, the Surrey Hills for my technical riding, learn my jumping and my corners. You know, I'm still relatively new to the mountain bikes. Like I said before, I've always done it for fitness. But I'm really enjoying how technical mountain bike riding is. And I love an XC ride. You know, literally just come out and just put the miles in. You know, when I'm on my own, I'll probably push myself a little bit more, but then when I'm with the guys, I'm just enjoying the ride. So and then I'll do like interval sprints where I would go out, pick a certain area, do a loop. I would get to a point and then just sprint until I'm gassed out, and then I'll do the loop a few times and just keep on repeating that. And I'm not training for anything or anything like that. I just do it for fun, believe it or not. So yeah, I just really enjoy it. So it's just nice feeling fit and healthy. I want to be fit and healthy for my daughter when she grows up. So you just can't beat it. So yeah, I think I'm probably 4 or 5 miles from home, so better jump on the bike and get to it. Alright guys, well, I hope you enjoyed this edit. I know it was short and sweet and not too exciting, but like I said, I'm a little bit restricted at the moment. But don't worry, I'll get out soon. I want to go to some new places. Like I said, I definitely want to travel out and start getting to some new mountain bike places this year, really explore it. Once lockdown relaxes and the whole of the world relaxes, I'm definitely going to be getting out more. As you can see, I'm just giving the bike a good clean up after its ride. Back home to my girls now. My wife wants to go for a hike. We usually go for like a 10-mile hike. So I think I'm going to chuck my daughter Evie on my back today. I've got a proper carrier rucksack that she sits on my back. So we're going to go out for a nice hike now, getting cleaned up. One purchase I made over Christmas for myself is that I've treated myself to a full face enduro helmet. So obviously I'm not going to use this for my XC rides or anything, but when I go to the Surrey Hills, Pease Lake, Perry Woods, I'm going to opt to a full face helmet now. I know they're not to everyone's taste, but for me, you know, I've got 2 girls to look after now, and I think it's super important to protect your head, especially for myself now that I'm finding that I'm pushing myself a little bit more, trying some bigger jumps and just generally riding quicker because I'm fitter. This is super light. A young lad on Instagram called Harry, I spoke to Harry, who races, he does EWS, and I asked him, what did you think of these helmets? And he said, Tom, they're brilliant, super light. What they are, it's got so many fence, I think it's 25 to 24 in total, something like that. Super light, so it's just something I can wear all day without getting too hot. And for me, you know, why protect a little bit of your head when you can protect all of your head? So yeah, that is what I'm going to be wearing from now on. I've got the GoPro mount all fitted on there. So yeah, in future guys, when you see me at the Surrey Hills and places with jumps and just where I'm going to push the limits a little bit more, I'll be rocking a full face from now on and be keeping my my little helmet just for me XC riding and stuff like that. So yeah, I think I'll leave it here. Yet again, I'd just like to say thank you guys for all the support on my YouTube and my Instagram. And yeah, I want to get out soon, get some better footage for you, get some better content for myself, and yeah, just keep it rocking and rolling. So I'll leave you. You lot keep well, and I'll catch you soon, guys. See you later.